Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Orion and today we're gonna watch The Boys Season 1 Episode 5. I know I said it already, but I'm really liking this show. And I have to point that out repeatedly because it doesn't happen often. And I'm usually really picky with my shows. You know, you can have the best actors, you can have, all the money and the best CGI VFX in the world, but if your story sucks, that's where you lose me. Or at least if the way you tell your story sucks, that's where you lose me. But here they are taking their time to develop the world and the characters, and there's very little hand holding. There's very little exposition. We don't know much about how superheroes and superpowers are into this world, where they're coming from, and what's the story behind it, and what's the world in general. We don't know yet, but little by little they are letting the audience know without stopping and make these big dialogues or expositions, or sometimes you have text that explain everything in detail, or you have these unrealistic dialogues between characters where they stop and try to explain, and you realize that those dialogues are made for the audience and not for the characters, right? But here they're doing a good job in exposing the audience to the world piece by piece and letting the audience putting pieces together, which is something I appreciate. Is a way of telling stories that I can appreciate, and I'm very curious to see what's going on here. The last episode we had this Asian girl that was being kept prison and drugged with compound V. We know that A-Train is involved. We don't really know if Vote is involved yet. Probably is, because I doubt that A-Train would be doing something without approval of the higher ups. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just a side gig for him. This compound V seems like important stuff. So I think Vogt would have a particular control over what their superheroes are doing. And Homelander, man. Homelander is a freaking psychopath. I hate that guy. And to be fair, we have been seeing all of the 7 that we have seen right now, with the exception of Tech Noir. No, sorry, that's Black Noir. Tech Noir is Terminator reference. Not in this case. Black Noir, we don't really know anything about them, because I don't know if it's a he or a she yet. But every other of the 7 we have seen as some sort of weakness, in a sense. We have seen that there's some sort of connection to humanity still. Translucent, for instance, last episode we were told that he had a son, and it was, when he wasn't creeping out in women's bathrooms, he was with his son and probably trying to be a family man. So he had a humanizing trait. And the same for the Deep. Last episode, we've seen him going to therapy, and the whole thing with the dolphin. Why do we have to kill the dolphin? Then we have Maeve. We have seen Maeve having doubts and trying to save people, whereas Homelander just doesn't give a shit. So Maeve probably has some reservations about what's going on with Vogt. And of course Henny, she's the newcomer. She is, of course, she's still rooted to her own past, and she is a human being trying to be a hero. So every one of the 7 we have seen so far, they seems to have some humanizing trait, right? But not Homelander. Homelander is said in an earlier episode that he have given up completely his whole persona. Yeah? He has become Homelander. The person he was before doesn't exist anymore. And he led these people on the plane dying after they fucked up in this rescue mission. And they did a complete 180, turned that around, and now they have a strong position and a strong case to enter the military. I don't really know what that's all about yet. I hope we're gonna see that soon. And yes, there's this Asian girl. We don't really know anything about her, but she's probably important. Yeah, so very curious to see what's that all about. As they say, without any further ado, guys, let's watch this thing. So 3, 2, 1, and engage. So she ran away.
Hey, baby. But listen, for us to go public, you have to come clean with me. I have to know who you told about Compound V.
It's a trap.
Hey, come on.
It's a trap.
Gosh,
Don't.
I told these guys you were
Fuck.
running the V down near the Noodle Palace. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry.
No,
I
it's
fucked
okay.
up so bad.
It's alright. I love you.
Yeah. Talking about humanizing her.
Well,
Heroin overdose.
the V?
She told some guys about it.
No. I mean you. Come on.
Seriously?
I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Family. I'll always be watching over you. Always.
That's comforting.
Attaboy. Oh,
That's comforting.
Miss PlayStation Girl.
I'll find her.
Miss PlayStation Girl. So vote no. So it was actually vote. And not just A-Train after Deja Girl.
$15,000 for an exclusive VIP experience for the Ziggy. Seriously?
We ain't getting to a Ziggy. You are.
I am?
Whoa, wait, what? This kid needs to be trained up, Butcher.
Yeah. Yeah, what you said. I don't know how to blackmail anybody.
Huey, you've done a murder. Comparatively speaking, this will be a piece of cake.
Yep. Rub that knife into the wound, Butchie.
We're here today to remember the victims of Transoceanic Flight 37. 123 brave souls lost.
Funny you could punch this guy in the face. She has conscience. The repressed one, but she has a conscience.
This big old answer to the existential clusterfuck that is humanity is to nail his own bleeding son to a planet. That is a cunt move. Come on, even you got to agree with me.
Hey, please.
We should lob a fucking nuke at him.
Sir.
Get it over and done with. You know what I'm saying?
We're sorry, sir. We apologize. My man,
All right, good talk. Think about it. I'm here all day, all right?
you mind piping it down just a little bit? Huh? And there's nothing wrong with having a little church up in you, you know?
Did the bishop to the nun. What about you, Huey? You believe in God?
He has the best lines, by the way.
Is there any way you could hook me up with one of those Diamond Club passes? You know, to see Ezekiel.
Yeah. Sure, of course. It's the least I could do.
I hate it. I hate this. And he keeps saying Robin.
Take care now. Keep believing. Grab Madeline.
The second
Talk to her about this.
he entered the tent, he was. Whoop.
Where is she?
She's terrified of him. Who wouldn't? I mean, once you know what he's capable of.
What are you doing here?
My speech.
Your speech?
Yes, my speech. It reads like corporate fucking mayonnaise. What they want is a little John Wayne, frontier
Yes.
justice.
Exactly what they want. Mm-hmm.
Look, can I please just talk to you later?
Why, you gonna run off and play strong single mom? That baby is an accessory.
We need boundaries.
She's putting on a face, but she's scared too. And she knows what he's capable of, right? So you better be scared of him, because the second you lose control of him, it's gonna be.
Hey, Bill.
Who is this?
Rachel.
Rachel.
Just took a lovely little stroll around St. John's. And you'll never guess what I am, the cross.
Who told you?
Well, I'll tell you who didn't fucking tell me. My own fucking sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law, okay.
You buried an empty fucking coffin.
We didn't bury anything. Just, a headstone. My mom's getting old. She just wants a place to talk to her daughter.
Closure, huh?
She's talking to
So
dirt.
she disappeared.
No.
It has been 8 years since she's been missing. She got killed or she killed herself.
Watch your fucking mouth.
She is my sister, and I love her, but she's gone. We need this to be over.
Okay, so Rachel is sister-in-law and the girl is missing. I mean, his, I believe, wife at this point, sister-in-law, so yeah. His wife is gone. You happy, Train?
Yeah, say it. You're a filthy pig who likes to eat ass.
I'm a filthy pig.
No, we're recording, so they got their face on camera. Fuck! There you go. Fuck! And they know him.
This guy's got 34 addresses and at least a dozen aliases.
Black
So
Noir.
who the hell is he?
By the way, doesn't Black Noir means like Noir is black in French, just like black. Just don't know me.
Excuse me, sir. May I speak with you just for a moment?
Sorry, son, I got a packed schedule.
All right, I understand, sir, but it's just I need your guidance.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
You are a fucking idiot.
You fucked me.
What?
Wrapped your stretchy arms around me, and it was so fucking hot, and your dick was so perfect and long, and I have a video. I have a video of the three of us. Headed boxes labeled as polio vaccine, but they're not really polio vaccine, are they? They're compound V. You tell me where they're going, and you tell me how many boxes you ship.
No. No, they will destroy me.
Who's they? Bot?
So what they do is they take boxes full of that stuff
And they ship it to hospitals all across the country. And apparently the latest one is going to the NICU at Mercer Hospital.
Why?
You are a natural, kid. You're like the fucking Rain Man of fucking people over.
Not a compliment.
No. Why are they shipping it to hospitals? Oh, Bucci. The January 24, 2012 was the day of the footage, right? From last episode. Really? Oh, God. I guess he wasn't ready to accept that.
I love you guys. Let me tell you something. I am so thrilled to be here. Let's not mince words
He's
about
gonna
this.
go off script.
America was attacked.
Great.
To come out
He's gonna
here
go off script.
and speak empty platitudes to you all.
There you go.
But I don't want to do that because I believe that what God wants me to do is get on over there, find the filthy bastards that masterminded this, whatever cave they're in, and introduce it to a little thing called God's judgment.
You know, it's, when you have that kind of power, you have the God complex. You are fucking invisible, so it's obvious that it gets to your head.
Is it not my God-given purpose to protect the United States of America? The righteous shall rejoice when he sees the vengeance, and he will bathe his feet in the blood of the wicked.
God complex. Probably he has the power to sustain the complex. Yeah. What you're gonna do? We're gonna fire him, and then what? How can you control this guy? Once you let it loose, it's gonna be impossible to contain. I hope they have a plan to contain in case these people just go completely off the battle.
Sorry, what are you?
What's this?
I was stopping a mugging nearby.
Family? Maeve?
Can I come in?
Sister? ex-wife.
I miss you. You don't get to say that to me. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm really sorry. I want you to go back to your ivory penthouse where you can drink and fuck whoever you want. Go back to Homelander. It's too hard. What happened? It's too hard. I keep thinking about all those people.
If you tell her she's dead.
Okay, you'll figure it out. You always know what to do. Tell me what happened. Tell me what happened.
Don't. They're gonna kill her. Don't.
No, I said stop it. It's just a mistake. No,
Yeah.
just talk to me. Just tell me what.
They have like a human side. Not Homelander. Not Homelander. We haven't seen a beat of humanity in Homelander yet.
I'm burned.
What? Fucking hell, Fredgy, how?
I don't know. I'm taking off.
What about the girl? Fucking leave her.
God knows what they'll do to her.
Suit on suit violence ain't our concern, mate.
Neonatal. Pose. That's neonatal intensive care unit. And they're shipping these to hospitals and prenatal intensive care unit. So what if actually these do cause superpower? So yeah, it acts as an amplificator once you have superpowers. But what if it's because it would make sense for Vault to have more people with superpowers, because that would mean more people going to work for Vault. No. So I'm increasing the chances of having more superheroes. So it's more people that are working for me. It's more people that makes money for me. Just a thought. Maybe Compound V is not just a drug. Maybe I could still be right there. Maybe it's causing superpowers. Anyway, play.
I'm not going on.
The show must go on.
I've waited 23 years for this.
Yeah, it's all about you, huh? Not about her.
This isn't about you.
Isn't it?
Thank you.
I mean, I kept your secret. Scrimp by selling houses. Took you to all the soup events.
So?
Please. All my friends are going to be watching on TV.
Yeah.
Please.
Fuck you, Mom.
I've been ordered to leave you here for them to find.
Thank you. Come on, can you make peace and...
You don't deserve it, mon gars.
Can you be friends and work together, please? French is the best. French is the best. Don't kill him, please.
How his way is the only way.
The only way, yep. Why, girl? Why?
Just please stop the music. Please stop.
Is she going off script too?
You want me to just suck it up and do this for you? Hmm? You have no idea what you're really asking. You have no idea what I've been through.
Tickets start at what, $170 so that these people can tell you how to get into heaven?
Thank you, Starlight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What's immoral is the guy who shoved his dick in my face.
Proud. So fucking proud of you, Starlight. Go, Annie.
Idol symbol, whatever.
Look at you.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just as scared and confused as the rest of you.
I love it. Good job. Good job, Annie. Super proud.
Jackpot.
Compound V? Oh, yeah.
Feeding to kids! Yes! They're causing superpowers.
Oh my god.
They're making them soups. Yeah.
These cunts are made in a fucking lab.
I'm so glad. How was your quality time with Ezekiel? Where I can get you an Ezekiel figurine or a goodie bag.
My girlfriend died.
Coming clean?
What?
Come on, Yui.
Happened not too long ago, and I came
Nah.
for a way to get out of the shit that I'm in. And that wasn't fair to you, and I'm so sorry.
Hug.
I'm so sorry.
No. I'm sorry.
Why? He came clean, but not entirely. He can't. Fuck, he can't. He can't be honest with her.
All right.
Who are you? No! There's kids! There's fucking kids in there!
Keep him busy.
Stop shooting!
What you learn, son?
I guess.
Hey. Holy fuck! That was diabolical! You little fucking beauty.
That kid is gonna have some major trauma growing up. Butcher is an artist of violence. She's gonna show some claws here because she didn't like what he did. What's her leverage with them? I mean, I guess that's a leverage, but is that her only leverage? Because if these guys stop listening to what she says,
You have to be good.
so he's like jealous of the kid, like a kid, right? He has some serious issues. Oh, Frenchie. That's Black Noir. I'm both excited and scared because I want to see what's the power of Black Noir, and I'm fucking scared for Frenchie. Come on, Frenchie. Don't kill off. Frenchie is the best. No. Ooh! Thank you. Fuck off, man. Okay, thank you. See? Being a nice human sometimes. Ah. Ah. No. Ah. No! No! Fuck.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Can we stop killing people?
No.
Can we save her? Come on. Oh, it's gone. She's gone. Fuck! Ah, she's alive! Come on. Super healing! Yes! Frenchie, grab her and get the fuck out. Yes, come on. That was it, guys. Episode 5, The Boys. It almost got me. Because that was a nasty wound. But she's a soup. And apparently she has super healing and super strength. And she came back. Oh, Thank you. Not everybody's dying in this fucking show. That was a relief. Okay, I'm gonna need a moment to collect my thoughts on the episode, and I'm gonna be right back. So, what did we see in this episode? First of all, Pop Glow is dead, right? A-Train, I seen that coming. I love you, but there's a bigger picture going on here, and this Compound V is too precious to just let you talk about it and keep breathing, I guess. Yeah, she's dead, and we finally get a glimpse of why this Compound V is important. Yes, because, you know, if it were just a drug, yes, you have jacked up superheroes, you have, like, it's not gonna look good in the public eye, but it's not ending. It's not something that can destroy. If there are a bunch of junkies, you can always spin that around and find a way to, you know, some redeeming arc or whatever. Sure, maybe you're not getting a military contract or whatever, but it's not ending. But the fact that apparently it's causing superpowers, that's ending. Because that's a way that it's not natural, right? So or maybe it's not only natural. Maybe it was natural at the beginning and they found this Compound V that actually causes superpowers. So that shit is ending, because if somebody learns that they are doing this for their own gain, it's not a natural phenomenon, but it's actually caused by Vought to keep on profiting off superheroes and superheroes' powers, that's a scandal that can end things for Vought. Sure, a drug is not good, but to me it sounded like too weak of a reason why would they go through such a length to keep it secret and to avoid it being exposed. It had to be something more drastic than just a drug for superheroes. So yeah, they found out Butcher is using this kid as a weapon. It is an artist of violence, right? He really is an artist of violence. I was scared about the kids, but if you think about it, they're probably already like bulletproof. Yeah, we finally got to know one of the reasons that's behind Compound. That's what it is. That's why it's so important, because it's making them profiting from the super. By the way, that would be like a really long-term plan. I wonder how long have they been doing it, if it's something recent, because they're shipping this stuff in hospitals all over the country, right? Which means that they're like sort of fishing for superpowers. In a sense, I'm seeding powers, and then I'm gonna come and collecting 20 years. How old is Annie? She's 20 something, maybe early 30s. So what? I am raising kids with superpowers. I'm seeding superpowers around, and then I'm gonna come and collect and try to hire these people when the time is right. So my question is, how long has this been going on? Is Annie, is Homelander, is A-Train, and all other soups like a product of this Compound V that's been around for a long time? So in a sense, you know, they are thinking long term, because if you seed a power into a baby now, you know, if you make a baby superhero, it's not gonna be ready in 20 years or 20 odd years, right? That's when you're gonna come and say, hey, you have this superpower, and try to hire him, and so they're thinking really long term. What if this shit has been going on for a long time? What if that's the reason superpowers exist in the first place? We don't know. I probably believe that it was some sort of natural phenomenon at first, or at least an accidental phenomenon. And when they found out this compound is actually what's causing these powers, they try to, I guess, weaponize it or exploit it in a way that makes them profiting from it. Just a thought. And then we have Annie coming out, I guess. Now she finally refused to take any more shit from her mother in the first place. And I was seeing how her mother was doing this stuff for her own self and not for her child. She wasn't listening to what Henny was saying. And there is some point in life where you have, if that's the situation you're in, you have to come out and say, no, I don't care. I know you are my parent, but no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it anymore because it's not about you. This is my life. It's not yes, yeah, you raised me, you did everything you could, but at a certain point, I have my boundaries, I have my limits, I am my own person, and I'm not taking any shit from you either. So really, really proud of Annie. She stood up for herself in front of everybody. She said that when she was in that situation with the dip, she kept thinking about her mother saying the show must go on. Fuck that. Sometimes the show has to stop, and a light has to be shed onto what's going on. So good job. Really proud of her. Nobody stood up and applauded her. So fuck it, I'm gonna applaud her. Good job, Annie. And Yui was impressed too. For a second there, I thought he was going to come clean, but of course he can't. That lie would be too much. But the longer you go without, telling the truth to Henny, the worse it's gonna become. Because you don't know her well enough to give this to her in a way that would not completely destroy any relationship you have. But the longer it goes, the worse it's gonna be. And for a second there, I thought, yes, this is the moment he can come clean. He say, listen, this is what's going on. And maybe Annie would have understood that and might even eventually, help them try to get into vote. But of course, she just got this job. So I don't know. Fact is, I understand Yui. He cannot leave this to chance, right? He cannot leave this to chance. He cannot leave everything there depending on chance. And Annie makes for a big opportunity to spy onto these guys and to know what they're up to. It sucks because they like each other. I know I'm talking about this a lot, but because I can try to find a way where they don't necessarily have to be eating each other in the future. Because I would love to see them together. They're so cute. The last time I said it, your girlfriend was like destroyed by A-Train. So I'm gonna shut up and let the story unfold. More about Yui. Apparently, he is learning how to murder, blackmail, and improvise. He sort of fuck up every single time because I understand the situation is stressful, but if you see that the people in front of you are being submerged into a pool of water, maybe you would think about taking your phone off your pocket, right? He was being sort of scared off by Homelander, which, by the way, guys, that guy has serious issues. And Stillwell, there was a moment there where you could see, by the way, once again, great actors in this show, because you could read fear on the actress face right there. It was just a moment, a blip. And then she kept going and tried to keep him off and say, can we talk later? I have to do this, we need to have boundaries. And for a moment there she was scared. And then when she went back into the office and Homelander had already had his going off the script speech, you could see her getting that control back. And Homelander apparently, I believe that he had some child issues. Is a freaking psychopath. He has mommy issues, and he sees her, I believe, as a sort of motherly figure. And there's also some sexual tension going on. So I'm no psychologist, but shit is weird. And she knows it, and she's using that to control him. But is that enough? Because that guy is dangerous. And when she tries to reason with him, he responds in a mixed way. Sometimes he seems to understand and abide to her guidelines. but most of the time he seems unhappy with how the situations are going. And I guess, yes, if you are Homelander, you've given up everything for, you're just Homelander 24/7, 365 days a year, and you're the most powerful man in America, likely in the world. Yeah, you're basically alone. Who can understand you? You have this God complex. You can do everything. You can do anything. Nobody is above you. So you are like the most powerful being on the planet. That's pretty lonely up there. Especially since it doesn't seem like to have like much of emotional balance. And she knows it. And she's exploiting it to control him. But is that enough? Because the day Homelander, mental stability breaks completely, yeah, but how can you stop him? Is there a contingency plan for Vought to contain a rogue superhero? Because I believe that's gonna happen sooner or later. I believe Homelander is gonna, it is gone off script here, and he's gonna go off script and off chain of command, and he's gonna become like real villain. Right? Just completely drop the mask and become his true evil fucking self. And that's gonna be dangerous. How can you stop him the day it does that? A lot of stuff going on, and girl is not dead. Good job. And she saved French's skin, and she's still alive. We've seen that Vought, or at least Homelander, knows about her, and she's important somehow. Why? What does she know? But yeah, can we have another Spice Girl into the Spice Boys thingy? Yes. If you can have some help here, our boys are smart, right? Because Butchie, Frenchie, and Yui, they're a good group, right? They have skills, they have knowledge, they have a cause, but some help from someone with superpowers might actually turns out for the good. So she doesn't seem exactly like the most stable of person, but she's just endured a lot of abuse. Frenchie, good job. I like Frenchie. French is the best. He's going every single time against the plan and orders, but he's doing it for a good reason and is coming from a good place in his heart. So good job, Frenchie. I like you. Anyway, guys, that's all for episode 5. Once again, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you liked the video, please consider leaving a thumb up. If you didn't, let me know why. Consider subscribing. It really does help the channel grow with the mighty YouTube algorithm. It's the best thing you can do if you want to keep watching this. It's good for the algorithm and also for my morale. So yes, guys, I hope to see you again pretty soon for episode 6. Bye, guys.